What started off as a communication for temporary diversion of traffic to other border posts to allow for completion of construction works at Katuna border escalated into a cold dispute in 2019. However, the news changed rapidly after it was established that Chanika and Mirama border posts were inaccessible for any transiting goods and people on both ends. The then Prime Minister, Dr. Kainerugaba, informed Parliament of government's action at the time.
The Honourable Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ndugu Sam Kutesa, is on top of this situation on behalf of government, has contacted the responsible people, both locally and in the region.
In the same month, the two governments held several engagements to try and restore the strained relations. Notably, Uganda and Rwanda sought a mediator in the Angolan government, witnessed by that of the Democratic Republic of Congo in a quadripartite summit, with Rwanda and Uganda hosting the first two meetings.
We are confident that our two sister countries have all the necessary conditions to make this dialogue a success story, given the important role that both countries have in the geopolitical balance of the sub-region.
Rwanda's demands included respect for the human rights of Rwandans living in Uganda and end support for groups with subversive intentions towards Rwanda.
Just stop arresting Rwandans, because most of those you have arrested have no case at all. If they have a case, they haven't even been put to the courts for months and for years. If you really stop associating with these groups that are, and you've been giving support to destabilize our country, automatically the borders would be open.
I had already been in touch with President KAGAME through our own channels, but this was like a reinforcement.
In November 2019, President Paul Kagame of Rwanda, in an exclusive interview with NTV Kenya, said he was optimistic that good reasoning would prevail and hopefully end the bad blood.
I'm guessing logic, good reason will prevail, and we might find a way forward.
All right, we look
but what is very important is to have good regard for each other.
And do you believe both nations currently have that for each other?
It will come.
We want to take advantage of the new leaders who have come in and see how we can work with them closely, resolve those issues that Rwanda has also raised with us, and see how we can respond to those issues so that we get out the sticking matters that has been blocking our relationship.
The negotiations were interfered with by the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic until 18th January, when the Rwandan government released a picture of Uganda's permanent representative to the United Nations, Adonia Ayebare, meeting President Kagame. And the final stroke could have possibly been struck by President Yoweri Museveni's son, General Muhoozi Kainerugaba, 5 days later for what is now a temporary opening of the Katuna border. Walter Mwesigye, NTV.